Hello everybody, how are you all today? Welcome to another cookbook haul. This is my spring one, this is the first one of 2017 and I am really excited. So I am obviously filming this inside, but I've actually got my patio doors open so you'll probably be able to hear a bit of bird song. So I'd like to apologise for that, but otherwise it is boiling because it's like the hottest day of the year so far. Or at least I think it might be. So apologies for the bird song. Also apologies because I've got a bit of a cold and a cough. So although it's lovely weather, the cold and the bugs haven't left me thanks to my two children. So I haven't actually done a cookbook haul since Christmas. This is quite a big one. There were a couple of other books that I wanted to feature on this haul, but I hadn't got enough pennies. So, but I will mention them at the end because I think they are worth a look and I'm going to try and get them and put them on my next cookbook haul. So first of all, we're going to start off with this one, which is my new favourite one. It's Mary Berry Every Day. If you'd seen my last vlog, which is a day in the life, I actually go and see Mary Berry at Birmingham Town Hall. She discusses her new book and that, and her career. So it was really good, so check out that vlog if you want to. I'll put a link to it up there. So but this is her new book, it's Every Day. At the last cookbook haul I showed you her Perfection book or something it was called. Now, which was nice, but it's a bit too advanced, some of the meals for like in the week, but this one is perfect. It's great for in the week and when you come home from work and you're tired and the kids are screaming. So I mean, there's a bolognese there, ragu bolognese with pappardelle, which looks quite nice, although we've all seen a bolognese recipe before. Let me just see if I can find you something slightly more interesting. There we go, Penang chicken and rice stir fry, look at that. And it says cooking time is 25 minutes, and what I like about it is the ingredients lists aren't too big. And also there's, at the bottom of each page, I don't know how well you can see, but there's a prepare ahead and also everyday tips, just to help you improve the recipe and stuff. And I know Mary Berry's been a food writer now for quite a few years and I think she's still one of the best. So why not give this a check out, if you haven't already. So that's book number 1. Book number 2 is the Mountain Cafe Cookbook, A Kiwi in the Cairngorms, by Kirsten Gilmore. Now, in my normal job at the university where I work, I'm a technician, and we actually take the students every year to near Aviemore, which is where the Mountain Cafe is based. Now, I haven't gone on that trip for a few years since I had the children, but I've actually been to the Mountain Cafe and I've had a cup of coffee and the cake quite a few times, because it's the nearest bit to civilization there is up there in Aviemore, where we go. No offence to anyone who lives up there, but it is, and it's my favourite cafe up there and I want to go back there again. So she's now released a cookbook, because obviously she says she's Kiwi, she's from New Zealand, so obviously she's put her sort of New Zealand twist onto Scottish food and Cairngorm produce. So let me just see if I can find you a recipe. So white chocolate, cranberry and almond cake. That looks quite pretty, doesn't it? It's quite an unusual flavour combination. So just so you're aware, I have looked at these books but I actually haven't looked at them for a little while. So I am sort of making this up as I go along. What else is there? Try and find something that's a bit different for you. Sweet potato, spinach and caramelised onion quiche. There isn't a picture with that one. Oh yes there is, there it is. But yeah, it's all a bit different and it's all very edgy and vibrant, and but still comforting at the same time. It's really nice. So I do recommend you check this book out if you can, and also if you are in the area. I know the ski season's probably finished by now because it is very good skiing up there, but it's also very good for trekking and there's lots of nice lakes, so why not go up there and have a look. And I've just noticed what time it is on my thing, so I better hurry up and get through these books. Next one is Lorraine Pascal, who as we know is a model turned TV presenter turned cookery writer. It's called Bake. It says 125 show-stopping recipes made simple, and I will actually agree with that statement, because I am quite a keen baker, but there are still some cakes and that put me off. But this book is quite good and it's really simply explains to them. So let me try and find something a bit technical. There we go, a rainbow roulade with lime chantilly cream. I mean, how amazing does that look? I mean, it has got quite detailed instructions with it. It is over a page and a half, which does sometimes put me off books and stuff, but you kind of get the feeling that you need the instructions with this book. So there's a ginger cake as well, fig and rosemary rice soda bread, I mean, some of it there's probably 3 million recipes for, but yeah. Devil's Food cupcake cones. Oh, that'd be good in the summer, wouldn't it, for a kid's party or something? So yeah, it is really good. If you're an amateur baker, some of this stuff might scare you off, but if you are really into your baking and that kind of thing, then I suggest you get this book because it'll give you lots of new inspiration. Okay, the next book is called The Perfect Blend, and it's by Tess Masters. Now I got this because I actually received a new blender recently, so I thought, oh, I'll get a recipe book to go with it to review. But if I'm honest, this book isn't really my cup of tea. If you want to live a vegan, gluten-free, only eating plants kind of lifestyle, then this book is probably for you. But if you're just after a few ideas to use your blender, then this probably isn't for you. So, I mean, there's a carrot cake crush, which means a couple of these don't have pictures in it. And it's all about putting boosters and stuff in, and it's all about really leaving the healthy lifestyle, which is fine if you do want to do that. I'm not jumping you at all, but although I do like to live a slightly healthy lifestyle, I'm not eating everything green and that kind of thing So yeah, I mean, I'm not really a great fan of avocados, but that does look quite pretty. It's called the Avocado Avenger. So if this is the kind of stuff that does float your boat, then I think you will love this book. It goes into all about the health benefits and what kind of things you can get from your health shop and all that to make your smoothies taste better. So yeah, it's not really my cup of tea, but I'm putting this on here in the hope that it'll be somebody else's. Okay, we're on to this side now. Woohoo! We're getting there. Now these are actually 3 books I'm going to put together. It's I Love Barbecue, I Love Soup, and I Love My Slow Cooker. They're all by the same company. They're made by Nourish. They've all got different authors. So, now I actually realised when I got this book that I'd actually featured it in another cookbook course. So there is actually going to be a copy of this to give away on the blog, so go and check it out. I will put the link down below when I do the cookbook haul. So yeah, there's I Love Soup, which you have already seen before, but yeah, it's full of lots of nice ideas for soup. So we won't go into too much for that because it's on a previous haul. I just wish I could remember which one. There's I Love My Slow Cooker. Now I do actually use my slow cooker quite a bit, and I just realised I'm talking quite fast. Yeah, sorry about that. So, but there are quite a few ideas. I mean, that looks quite pretty to me. Chinese belly pork. So, although there are some ideas in here that have been done in slow cookers lots and lots of times before, there's stuff like this, the Thai fish and coconut curry, that you wouldn't really think of doing in a slow cooker. So it is really good. So check that one out. And the final one is I Love My Barbecue, which, as it's the spring and we're going into summer, I mean, bank holiday's not too far away. So let me just see. So, ooh, salmon with spiced tea marinade. Does that sound quite good? It hasn't got a picture. Let's see if I can find one with a picture. There we go. Prawn pinwheels for you seafood lovers. That looks quite good. And so it's all very simple recipes. It tells you how not to do them on the barbecue if you haven't got the barbecue. So check it out if you're a barbecue cook. Okay, the next book is the really quite good British Cookbook, and it's all been put together by William Sitwell, who is a well-known food writer, restaurant critic, and kind of does a bit of everything. He appears on MasterChef and that quite a bit, and it's all been edited together, and it says the food we love from 100 of our finest chefs, cooks, bakers and food heroes. So it has obviously got chefs and stuff in it. And of course, sorry, I'm just flicking through it. So like, here's a smoked haddock souffle and horseradish cream from Martin Green, who's the head chef of White St James's in London. Now, I have one complaint about this cookbook, is that it's supposed to be the British cookbook. 95% of the people in this book are based in London. Now, the last time I checked, the rest of the country has got good food writers and stuff too, and producers. So I'm not saying that they aren't all. I'm not saying that there aren't there are ones from around the country in here, but 95% of them are from London. So I have just found one by pure chance, a warm new potato salad with mint leaves and chives by Elizabeth Deward, who is a food writer from Wales. but there is probably a handful of those kind of recipes in the book. So that is my one complaint, it's too Londonist. And coming from the Midlands, I would like to see some more of our producers and that sort of shared as well. So that is my one complaint. Bar from that, it is a really, really good cookbook full of lots of ideas, and you will find out about producers on that you don't know otherwise. But yeah. And if you do another one, more from around the rest of the country. Okay, now ironically, this next book is called London the Cookbook. So, although I've said about that one having not too many London producers, obviously it's going to be expected in this one. So, but this book has sort of been written for the tourists, I think, for the tourists going to London who perhaps don't really know what's there and what the food scene's like. So it says 50 recipes from restaurants, artisan producers and neighbourhoods. So it's got like restaurants and stuff in it. So this is stuffed courgette flowers from Barafina, which is a restaurant in London. Don't ask me to tell you where it is because it doesn't tell me. And then there's little writes-up about the restaurants here. So this is Pick Co, which is based in Devonshire Square. So it is sort of written with a tourist in mind. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean to say that you have to be a foreign tourist to not like it, because it is quite a good book. And as I do live in the Midlands, I don't get to go to these London restaurants, so I do kind of actually like reading about it in the book, which is also the reason why I like the other book. I just wish there was, because that was called the British Cookbook, I just didn't want, and I wanted a bit more, like I say. But this one is London Cookbook, so if you are a tourist or you want to know a bit more about the London food scene, then this is the book for you. And now finally I'm going to finish, as the time is now nearly 12 minutes on the video, I'm going to finish off with Trio of Life, which is Turkish home cooking, which is by Joey Stock and Angie. I've got this nice bookmark in front of it. Brenner. Now, if like me you're not going on holiday abroad this year, then this is the book for you. I haven't been on holiday abroad for nearly 6 years. So we've been going to Cornwall, and I love Cornwall dearly, but I wouldn't mind a plane journey somewhere too. But for now I will live with it in food. So I love Greece and I love Turkey, and yeah, this is really good. So let me just pick a recipe for you. I mean, how good does that look? Tomato and walnut salad with pomegranate molasses. Beautiful. It's just like summer on a plate. So what else is there? Some of these ones don't have pictures, and I like to show you the ones with pictures, just so you can see. There you go. Swordfish with lemon fennel and raki. Look at that. Beautiful. So if you are going on holiday this year, or perhaps you are going on holiday this year, then buy this book, because it will certainly get you based, get you in the holiday mood. And so it is based on a travel memoir. So, and it uses familiar ingredients but in different ways. So I will check it out and have a look. Now, I did mention that there were a couple of books in the haul that I haven't been able to get. Nathan Outlaw has got a new cookbook out that I want. It's called Family Food, and basically he only put recipes in there if you could cook them in this on this one hob with 3 pans or whatever, and a grill pan. So I'm looking out for that. And I also noticed on Amazon that Nigella has got a new book coming out soon as well, which I'm assuming will be tied in with the TV series, because they usually are. So, but, and also I want the Curry Guys recipe book as well, Dan Tombs. So, but that I might have to be for next month's payday. So that is it for today. If there's any cookbooks you think I should feature that I've missed, or if there's any you've been reading that you think are really good that you want to give me a ring, then please comment below. I'd love to see your comments. Please give it a big thumbs up if you like this video. Sorry it's gone on a bit long, and I would love it even more if you subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye!